Hey, hey, hey. Hello, good evening. Hello, people, boys and girls. Um, hey, think everything is ready. I clicked on all the buttons I should click. I think so. Let's try. Hello. Hey, hey, hey. I'm here. I'm here for another evening of plane shift development, where we can improve the character creation. I think we did good progress in the past days, and I would like to continue to improve it as much as I can. So what we did in the previous days was to create kind of a picture like this, which is a bit of the view of the universe with the different planets and well, the different stars, actually, different stars across the universe, where the different races were living before joining Iliacum, right? Or before receiving the call to join Iliacum, because actually it looks more like a call than a voluntary migration, right? Yeah. So, hello, Yin4. Hey, 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 Tony. Hi, welcome. Thank you. So what do we want to do? We want to just launch again the editor and see how we can improve it. So basically, at the moment, we have a way to position on the screen the different planets, the different stars, I would say, and the different homeworlds. And now we need a way, when I click on one, to make something happen, right? We need to understand what to do if we want to have a kind of a particle effect or a special effect that is like doing the transition between the initial screen and the home worlds. Also, we need to decide if we want to have the home worlds in terms of graphics, like a small planet, and we need the text, but the text we can do it at any time, but we need the text then to put there. And also we need some functions to trigger the customization of the character and such. So there is quite some stuff to do. There is quite some stuff to do. So the character creation race, yes, exactly. This one is the one that is holding the and we need basically to have for every one of this. Let me see if I can do a copy, a paste. I think in this case I'm copying also the text. I would like just to copy the button itself. I think we can generate we can generate all the buttons and then we will just rename them, because we need one button for each race, right? So this one will go below this guy. Ouch. It's getting moved. It's okay, we can move it again, but why is doing this? Why is doing this? So when I move this button, because all the buttons at the moment are in the same place. Okay, then I understand. And so when I click there, I move them all. Okay, this Dermorian should have a position of 0, 0 compared to the father. I don't know actually why is keeping a kind of an offset. It seems that it's keeping an offset compared to where it was. I see it, translation. Okay, so I just need to set it to 0 so that what? Why it disappeared? Okay, because he had a scale of. Okay, I think I just typed it wrong. So we need to make basically all the buttons for all the races, right? So this is what we're gonna do. And yeah, this thing will, maybe I can just put the translation to 0 before moving. What? This thing is working so-so, and when I click on it, it's like moving stuff all the time. I don't understand why. If I move this one, oops. If I move this one, why I cannot move it? Okay, now I can. I think that sometimes it's getting confused, but I think we want to have two buttons, one on you know what? I think it's easier if I just do this. I select them all, and then I set the translation to 0 to all of them, so they all go to position 0, and then I can put them inside the specific buttons. No, it's not working anyway. No, I need to move them manually one by one for whatever reason. It's okay. It's okay, I can move them. Okay, so let me just do this job. Now we need to think if we want to have also if we want to have also the oh my god, when it's doing this, so annoying. Can you please take this button and move it? Yeah. Also the star clickable. I think yes. I think hello Tua, hello Hula. I think we also want to have the star clickable probably. So maybe we will have, you know, two buttons, one here and one here, so that if you click one or the other, it will work anyway. So we need an alien button, and we need to move this here. No, here, yes. Then we need to move this. Okay. Do you think we should repeat homeward everywhere, or we should have somewhere text that says homeworlds and then just the name of the race, because we are repeating the word homeworld like a million times. Okay, so this will be Stonehammer. Okay, this one didn't move, strangely enough. And then we have the Cran one, so I need two more. So let me duplicate two more buttons. One will go here and one will go here. So this one will be button Cran, and this one will be button Lemur. Okay. 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 Okay, I think it's good. We have all of them in place. We have all of them in place. Okay, now that we have all the buttons, we need to decide how to, maybe best not to repeat more everywhere. Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I want them to understand that these are the home worlds, and I don't know if I should place it just at the top, or if we should place it in the voiceover. I need a bit of a space here at the bottom anyway for the text for the voiceover, because this will have a voiceover. And let me put some music. Okay. So all of this is under universe view, right? Ah, the paint. The lines should go away when we switch view. So we need in the on paint we need a variable. Is universe view, right? Which by default is false. And if we are in the universe view, then we are painting this. If not, we are not painting it, right? So basically now I think they will go away. Yes, now they will go away, but we know that they will appear when we set it. Okay, or we can leave it as true. We can leave it as true at the beginning, which I think is okay. Right, so we see this. Now clicking on the buttons, what should clicking on the buttons do? Clicking on the buttons should should make the transition, should definitely set the universe view to false, should hide. So let me set this one to false first. Should set our view raise canvas visibility to true. And should make the universe canvas false. What is my universe canvas? It's called universe view. Oh, okay, it's not a variable. We need to make it a variable. Oops. So we need to set the visibility to visible of the universe view. No, sorry. To collapsed of the universe view. And okay, and now The question is, how do we do the transition? I mean, for now, let's not do the transition, and then we will think to the transition. Let me just put the basics so that the basics are actually working as expected, and then we will try to think to the transition. Hello, Marcelo. Hello. Hello. Hello, people. So what do we want? I see that my mouth is not opening too much when I speak. Let me try to do some tweaking here. Tracking configuration. Mouth. Let me see mouth. Actually, because when I speak, yeah, because the parameters are a bit fucked up. I'm looking at the upper lip movement, lower lip movement, lower. Yeah, because it's not sensing. Okay, no, it's fine. I cannot make it much better. I cannot make it much better than this. So sometimes it's opening the mouth, sometimes it's a bit at the edge. Okay, so this will basically, when I click on that one, it will show the... So we'll basically make the universe view invisible. We'll also remove the lines, but we cannot simulate it here. We'll make the view raise canvas available. What is this thing? This is the view raise canvas. Okay, so this one should be full screen then. And then we need so the view raise canvas. Yeah, in the view raise canvas, I have this back button, which I think is probably the only one that we want to keep, right? The next, for now, we just hide it, okay? Because I think we are not using it at the moment. But yes, we will show the back. And now in the text block is our character description. So the important point is that we need to select the raise. You know what trick I can do? I can click this one manually. So I can do check clearance. And I can trigger the set enabled. No, set checked to true. And I think that this one will simulate exactly the same thing that we were doing before, including the display of the character. I think in theory it should. Then we need a customize button. I think maybe this next can become the customize button. What do you think? I don't know if these buttons are too evident somehow. Sides 24, sides 30. I don't know if these buttons are too annoying. But this one can be customized. Why I want to put it there and not at the bottom? No idea. Why this one cannot just stay here as it should, maybe? Yeah, I think we can keep it here at the bottom, right? The character will appear in the middle at the moment, which I think is a problem that we have. Will appear in the middle. Yes and no. Because click race, updated old view, get selected race, get gender, request mesh name, receive mesh name, and display character. So that is the kind of a flow that we have. But we need to move this guy, huh? We need to move him, because at the moment this character is the one that is at the... Ah yes, we have this podium spawn. Podium spawn, okay. So I think we can change it. Podium spawn. Podium spawn, I think, is a position. Is a position in the podium map, which is determining where the character will spawn, but in this case we need him to be slightly in a different position. What's going on? Okay. So at the moment the podium spawn is this, right? So we need to make another one. I think, yeah, we want to make another one, I guess. We don't care too much about the character there, which is probably the character that we selected, but I don't care too much. Let's call it select race spawn. Okay. Let me see if we add any tags. Yes, we were searching by tag, so I need to so I need to change this, and I will call it selected race spawn. Selected race spawn, okay, and this one we can move it. So we can leave this for the character selection, but we need another one. We need another one, which is this, to go. Should I disable temporarily the effects? Or should I just change the view to something else? I think I can disable the effects temporarily. I think it's okay. I don't think I need to actually. I think I can stop the particle and re-enable the particle as needed. But the character spawn should be something like that. Probably something like that. Why the character is so small? That's a problem, huh? That's kind of a problem. It's so small because it's very far away. So we need to put it closer to the camera, I guess. So that it will look a bit bigger. As we don't want to scale it. Okay, let's try like this and see what happens. I don't know if it will fall down, but I don't think that this character has gravity. So probably not. I'm thinking if I should create these stars automatically by code, so that I can also keep a reference to them, or if I just add a tag to all of them and I say that this one needs to be disabled when Hello Warners, welcome. Because in theory I don't want to search these objects, right? I want to have a reference to these objects immediately, but I think it's not that easy. But basically I will have to shut down the portal and all the shining stars, right? So all these ones should have a universe tag. And I can probably do I don't like too much this technique, to tell you the truth, but we can probably do I'm a bit lost. I'm here. Okay. I think we need a function, which is the one that is shutting off, that is, let's say, making all the particles disappear. So disable particles. We will make a disable particles, and then we will do get all actors with tag. Get all actor with tag, or I can do get all actors by class. Of class with tag. Of class with tag seems to be the best, because I can select particles. Ah, fuck. I cannot select the base class particle. I need to make them a specific class. Cannot be a base class. That's annoying. That's annoying. Can I... So they need to be blueprints. Fuck. I need to reposition them. I mean, I can do this, but... Fuck, no, it's too... It's more annoying than doing it by tag. I think I will go by tag. I hope that, you know, in that particular moment we don't have too many objects on screen, because we are in the character creation, so there is not much going on. So the number of objects that are actually loaded. Oh my god. You know, the problem is that this one will return... I don't know if this one will return these things. Because these are not actors. These are just emitters. These are not actors. These are just emitters. Can I search? Can I search emitter by name? How do I search a particle by name? I mean, I can make that one. Can I make this? The best will be to create them dynamically and associate them to variables, and then reference them through that. But or make actors, because I think if I serve, because it, there is no get all object, there is only get all actors, but get all actors, I think it will not work. I think it will not work, because these ones are actually not actors, they are emitters. They are particle effects. Which is a bit annoying. Yes, I could do an actor for the emitter. The problem is that if I do an actor for the emitter, then my parameters that I pass to that, I think, will not work as I want, because this thing is slightly different from each other, right? Are slightly different from each other. They have a different scale and they have a different color that I have passed through. And so if I make them all the same, I will have then to set this color parameter somehow. No, this one is not an actor, is an emitter. I don't think it counts as an actor. Ah, parent class actor? Maybe it does. Okay, let's see. Let's assume that it is already an actor. And let's try to search them by... Okay, let's assume that they are actors. Maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe they are. Because he's saying emitter child of actor, so probably yes. Probably yes. So basically what we need to do for each of them, we need to set the visible. Set actor hidden in game, exactly. And this one will pay the not of this one, right? Just because it's the opposite. So for each one we basically disable them. Inside the level he has no choice. Yeah, probably yes, he needs to make them actor anyway. Which is good in this case, because it's what I need. Which I think is very good. So we will call disabled particles, okay. With this one off. So they will not be enabled, so they will be disabled. And then what we need to do, we need to be sure that this guy, when our guy is appearing in the right spot. Because at the moment I think he's not appearing in the right spot. I think at the moment he's appearing in podium spawn. While we need the other spawn, this one. Selected race spawn. This one I think is associated with the same technique. I think this is associated with the same technique. Win character select. Because it's going into the other window. So it's a variable that exists on the other side. But no, I think we can set one for us. Right? I think we can set one for us. Which is character select. So I think in this one we should have Yes. Basically, we need to have the same thing, something very similar, and this can be in the construction of the window. So in our character creation race construction, which is here. So it's the selected race spawn. So we search this thingy and we set it in our yes, not on this one, but we will need to create a new variable, which we will call not podium spawn, but we will call it selected race spawn, right? And we set this, yes, and we do this. Okay, we can print it out, but it's not a problem. Okay, so now we basically have the position set in our selected race spawn, right? And we do it not in the character select, which we don't care about, but we do it in the character creation race, right? And so basically now when we are switching between the different races, we go under display character, and under display character we get our, now this is doing two different things. Is setting the character that is creating, and okay, so we also need a character creation, I guess. Podium character, yeah, we need a selected race character as well. A selected race character, so we need to create another variable, which is our selected race character, and this one is of type character. Okay, so we need to get this one, and we don't need any of this because we are directly in this window. I save this variable here directly. And so we destroy the previous if present, right? And then we do the same here. So we get our selected spawn, and the selected spawn is used like this. And this one we don't need anymore. And
we're a band of vicious pirates sailing out to sea. When you hear our gentle singing, you'll be sure to turn and flee.
Oh, this is just ridiculous.
What is this music? It's a spoken Monkey Island song. Okay. Okay, so basically,
come on, men. We've got to recover that map.
He should.
Done for when he falls into our trap.
If they're speaking the whole time, I'm gonna delete this one. Yeah, they're speaking the whole time. 1 second. is Monkey Island 304. Monkey Island 304. Let me delete it. We want just background music, not people speaking. This one, huh? No, it was not this one. Fuck. This one.
We're a band of vicious pirates sailing out to sea. When you...
I found it. I found it. Okay, so now it's deleted, so it will never show up again. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this one should in theory spawn the character there. Then when we do back, right? We will not do this anymore. When we do back, we need to do kind of the opposite of what we are doing down here. Down there. Right. Okay, so we need to do something like this. So we need to do the opposite of this. Right? We need to do the opposite of this. So basically we need to set this one as collapsed, this one as hit testable, and this one we need to enable the particles again. So this is basically going back. And also we need to set the universe view as true so that the paint will be done, right? So we need to set the universe view to true. Okay. Now the race will remain on screen, which is annoying. So we need to destroy the actor, I think. So we need to copy what is that? Is under display character, right? So we need to copy this thing. So we'll destroy the current character. Okay, so this will basically bring it back. Okay, let me test what it's doing now, because obviously there will be issues, but I want to see where we are in terms of going back and forth between at least those two screens. Put them in one layer and then only get all actor in layers in any way. What do you mean by layer? You mean level, or you really mean layer? Because I don't understand what you mean by layer. Okay, so if I click on the first one, it worked only partially, in the sense that the text block is not filled in. I don't know why. The stars are still here, and also the other particle is still here. Also, is giving an error on accessing none when reading podium character in character select widget. In character select widget. But then I don't really care, really. Now, I think we have some problems. There are too many things that are not working. So I'm trying to understand why. Let me try to click on back. So if I click on back, at least the things are by now. There is something not working. Let me see if this is actually doing something or not. Can I call it something else? Because set particles visibility. Right? Set particle visibility, I set it to false. I set it to false. Now I was asking you, Warness, what do you mean by layer? Put them in one layer. What do you mean by that? Get actor with tag. So this one in theory should this is very strange. Add actor to layer. Okay. Add actor to layer, and where do you define a layer? Actor layer structure. I never use this. How do you define the layers in your level? Can you then show one layer? Because on the actual actor I don't see the layer. It's just a container. So like because I can create a new folder here, but I cannot create a new layer. How do you create a new layer to put the objects in? You have to do it inside the level blueprint. You create the layer and you add the actors to it. I mean, I can do it in the construct, you know, of my... I can do it in the construct of my window. I have a construct event where I do stuff, so I could create a layer. Create layer. Add actor to layer. I don't see how I can create this layer. Inside the layer, because the level blueprint, I would like to avoid touching it. There is some stuff actually in this, but I don't understand how to create this layer, man. Actor utility plugin. Built-in, ready for you. Yeah, but if I type create layer, it's not here, so I'm asking how do I create it? Doesn't show up. I can add an actor to a layer, and I can remove an actor to a layer. That I can do. But then this layer, I don't know, I can make an actor layer maybe. Maybe just like that, you create it with a name. And then you remove it from the layer. But then what you can do with the layer? You can show all actors in one layer. Can you... Because what I need to show all actors of this layer, right? Or to hide all actors of that layer. Get all actor of yeah, but then it's the same as getting all actor of tag. Why I need the layer? If there is no useful utility, then I just do it with the tag. It is the same. No? Simple function. Yeah, okay. Maybe it's just a container. I understand what you mean. It's just a you know, it's a kind of a container that we can use. Okay, I understand. As a container I can... use as a container. But at the moment I have another problem. The problem is that at the moment I have another problem that my hide is not working. The set particle visibility is not working. Can I set an actor hidden on the client, or I need the server authority? Yeah, I have to do it from the server side. Fuck. Ah, this is super annoying. This is super annoying. Super annoying. Super annoying. So the only way probably is to create them on the client side only. Because if they exist on the server, then the server has the authority on those actors. I think if you create them locally, maybe you can, but it's strange that it's not giving me a message saying that I'm trying to change an authored object, an object that is not mine, when I do the sect actor hidden in game. Tag is just an attribute, so it's like an attribute and you can search by that attribute, so it's not bad. You have it in the details panel. You can search by that, so no, but the problem is that those freaking things, I think they exist also on the server, and considering they are actors, we have a problem, right? We have a problem. Because we cannot actually hide, we cannot hide them. It is a problem though. Let me try if at least, let me see if he's trying to do it, but I think he will be trying to do it and he's not doing it. You think I can hide them? Okay, I'm just trying to see if that code is executed, but it seems that set hidden in game didn't do anything, so which is a bit weird. This actor hidden in game. But I don't know if this set actor hidden in game is actually working only in the editor. Maybe I should just set visibility. I mean, I should use this visible instead of that set actor hidden in game. Maybe it's a bad idea. I don't know why I used that one actually. Okay, I did it now. He did it now. Okay, fine. I don't know. There was something in the visible, invisible. There was no working. Now it's working. So basically, when we switch, all the lights are going away, and the portal also is going away, and the external particle are going away. So everything is going away. It's just the universe that remains there. The only thing I don't understand is why the text is not populated. Because the text actually should be populated. The text is not populated. Why? Because I'm setting the I'm doing this set is checked, and I was expecting this one to actually trigger but you know what I can do? I can change that. I can change that. I can just call this function, I guess. Probably is easier. If I just move all of this, you know, down there, and instead of doing that thing, I just call this. That's probably just easier. By the way, this thing should become a function, I think. And we call it set universe view. And set universe view, we'll have a parameter which is universe. Right. I think it's cleaner. I think it's just cleaner. I think it's cleaner than just doing it twice like this. Even if in the button back we only do that once, but still. Yeah, think it's probably cleaner this way. So now we can just call, okay. We can just call our set universe view to true and call our set universe view to false. Okay. So it's much more compact and beautiful. Okay, now this should call this monster, and this will be called for each of the races, right? So each of the races will go here. Each of the races will go there, so we need to do it for all the other buttons, I guess. So we need all these buttons to actually do something. We need all these buttons to actually be connected to something, right? Okay, so yeah. And these ones, by the way, will be connected to... I think this thing is not needed anymore, by the way. I think I can go directly. So it's even simpler, you know? I still need to set the universe view everywhere. So that's a bit of a repetition, but it's only this, so... It's not... There's only one box that we need to repeat. And then, well, actually there will be some differences because each race may have a different planet, but I think it's okay. I'm connecting them randomly, which is a very bad idea. I guess none of them is in the right position. Okay. Okay, now we need the one on the right side, so the alien race. What is it? Is here. Yeah, there is a bit of work here to connect all the buttons, but you know, it's not a big issue. We just have to go through all of them and connect them in the right places, but it's okay. It's okay. Just connecting all the buttons. One by one. Okay, what are we missing? We are missing only the last one. Which was it at the beginning, I think? No, was it at the bottom? Okay. Okay, so now we connected all. So in theory it should work as before. Now I don't understand why the description is not coming through. Mesh name, receive mesh name. Receive mesh name on client, display client, yes. Spawn a new character. Mesh to display. Are we printing this mesh to display or not? Space to display. No, mesh to display is not called. It is a problem. I don't know why we are not getting the server side. I can try again now that I connected all the buttons and simplified the logic, but in theory... What are you saying? So your game will own a spaceship? No. No, that is just the character selection. So when you select the race you want, and every race is in a different planet. Understand? Understand or not? Because then in the next screens you will see what happens to your character, right? The main reason we are doing this is because we want the character creation to be a bit more story driven. and give you a sense of what is going on. Something happened. Pretty good. Okay, so we got our guy, which is nice. It's just not rotated correctly, but I think it's good. We didn't remove the lines. Why the lines were not removed? Set universe view. Is universe view. Because it's exactly the opposite. It's exactly the opposite. All these ones should be off. And this one should be on. And this one should be switched. Except for this one. Okay, now the text is a bit too big. Yeah, the text is definitely too big. The text block is... scroll box. So it can be something like that. The character will be there, but I need the character to be bigger and to be rotated on the other side. So I need the character to be bigger. Need the character to be bigger, which means closer to the camera, and I need the character to be rotated. How does it look now? It looks that way. It should look this way. Let's try a 50-degree. I think it would be nice also if we are looking at him slightly from the top. Like if we could like, let me try 10 degrees, right? 10 degrees on the pitch and see if it's better. Then we need okay, the lines will go away. And then we need to customize to work, right? The customize, then we need to customize to work. But we're making progress, huh? Which is the good news. We're making progress, boys, slowly but surely. What are you saying? Now you have an account, still PS have 600k account. Yeah, we have 600k account, but you know, created in many years, so just few play coming time to time. Look at this, well. Steam, yeah, Steam could be also an option, but The problem is having a game that is fun, you know. The problem is not, you know, being on Steam or being in other places. The problem is having a game that is actually fun to play. So we need to implement the customization button. So the customize button which is called button next, and we will rename it, will be button customize. Button customize. No, wait, because I think we need the next anyway. The next will be the confirm button. So this one will confirm the creation of the character, right? And go to the next. Yeah, exactly. So I need to keep this one. And this one will be part. Yeah, will be part of this window. Fuck, I hate when he's doing this. Is part of this window, and it will be like probably in the middle or something like that. It will be like in the middle to like confirm your character. Yeah. Right, and this one should appear only in the view raise canvas. Yes. So I think I need to duplicate this one then. I duplicate this one, and this one will be the customize. Then this one will be the customize. And the customize. And hoping you will give back our fun. Yeah, I think it will be fun to play, or anyway, it will be different from the previous one, you know. So okay. So the customized view, I think I created it already. The customized view is this one, is the customized canvas. So the customized view will hide the view raise canvas. We'll hide the raise canvas, and we'll show the customized canvas. And we'll right. And then what? And then we need to set a variable which is customizing, which by default is false. which is a boolean by default false. And actually I think we need to switch based on this. The first thing we need to do, so if customizing is false, now let me do it before. So if customizing is false, we go to customizing is true. Right? And vice versa. So we basically just invert the value of this thing. Have you ever played your game? Didn't play it much, no. I rely on other people playing it. But me, no, I didn't play it much. I played it only to test it. Like, I don't know, to test combat or to test magic, but I never played it. I played it maybe a bit during the event sometimes, but not much. I'm usually playing other games, but developing this one, you know, is a bit of the idea. Okay, so we switch, then if customizing is true, then we collapse this and show this, and then vice versa. So we should be able to switch between the two canvas. And it's important that the confirm button is actually part of this one. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think that is a bit better. Okay, let me see how it goes. An alpha presentation has not been made. Well, we did it. We did a YouTube video for the alpha, yes. In July, I think it was. We did a video, which is the first one that you see on YouTube. And anyway, people can access the alpha so they can see also how is the game. They can see how is the game. Okay, so if we click on this guy, we should go here. I should make it still a bit bigger. And we should make it a bit bigger, a bit lower. Lower for sure. Lower and bigger. Lower and bigger. I don't know how much. It's not very easy to determine, you know, but because the camera is here, so it's not very easy to understand where we need to place it. But let me try to make it like this. We will go, you know, testing, and Let me try to put it a bit more to the right. Because I want it to be here. And then, yeah, and then when we click on customize, okay, when we click on customize, fuck, no, the customize button should stay. The customize button should stay. That's the problem. The customize button is gone. The customize button is fucked up. Because he actually is in only one screen and we need him to be in two screens. So what we can do, maybe we can keep it outside all the screens, and then enable it, and then just disable it when we are in the universe view. Yes, probably that's the easiest. So if I move the customize outside of everything, and then in our function, which is the universe view, which is the set universe view, we set the visibility of that button. Button customize. So here the visibility should be collapsed. And here the visibility should be visible, right? So in theory it should stay. Now I don't know if at the beginning it will show, because I don't think that we are calling the set universe view at the beginning, but it's very easy. I think we can just set him as not visible from the start. So it will be collapsed at the beginning, and so I think we are good. And then what? So now we should be able to switch in and out of the customization view. Now the customization view, obviously as it is now, is not very nice. So we need what is this? So this one needs to be I don't know where, but like here. And because you will have your character still in the same place, right? Maybe male and female can go just on top of him, or just at the beginning, I don't know. They're not the same sides. But I think the options can be like here next to him. First name, last name, suggest a name. Why? Okay, we will find the you know, the best setup, but at the moment it will be as simple as this, I think. I don't like it too much, but okay. And this option seems not to be working for some reason. I think that these options are probably set up. Let me try to understand how these things are set up. Huh? Because now we are not using we are not using this one. We're not filled in. Maybe because it was a Cleros, could be, because the Cleros doesn't have any customizations, I think. It's just pure as it is. So maybe we should select another race. Alpha is out, trailer official, plane shift before I forgot. What do you mean? We can make maybe a trailer for the Unreal Engine beta version. Because now we are in the alpha stage. Alpha stage, you know, is really building stuff, so I don't want to advertise it too much anyway at this stage. The server is not always up, you know, we need to make changes. But when it's stable and then we are in the beta side, then yes. But until then it's still too fragile. I don't think we should do too much at the moment. Let's select Kirukai. It's still too small. I moved it so much, but it's not enough. Why these options are not working? Okay, at least male and female work. But suggest a name works, but and customize works. But these ones are not working. In theory they should be working because they are the same as before, just moved in position, right? So that was my trick. So I did it so that, yeah, but you see that the, yeah, you see that the no, it seems that I broke something because these options are not getting set up when we switch the character. Display available traits, right? Get selected race. Let me just check this get selected race. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, but this one should in theory, I mean, it's a bit of a monster, but it should in theory work. I think this piece is not working but it should, but I think it's not working. Let me try to just print out the race, but I think there is something probably not working. Let me say selected race. I think there is something broken there. Okay, let me try to move this guy even lower and closer. Hello, Mike. What are you saying? So about live stream, have you considered adding a giant crystal to the courthouse, basically a projector and embedded where players of the dev stream could be streamed during the QA? Oh my god. No, I didn't think about it. Also because in the old game it's not possible. Or anyway, it's not possible today, you know? In the new game maybe. But I don't know what is the value of that. Like the dev event should be dev events, you know, the streaming should be the streaming. They are two different things, so I don't know. I mean, we can mix them, but just thinking why. Okay, let me see what happened to selected race. Now, selected race, alien is correct. But then we have a problem here. Accessed known, trying to read property, selected race character. Display call stack. Receive mesh name on client. But actually the selected race seems to be correct. So YDL so the selected race is okay. The selected race is okay. Why this thing is not going anywhere? It's kind of weird that we call a function, we return an ID, and then we never use it. What's the point? Why we're never using this one? Because we call it again here. And we set the race ID. Okay, so I need to see if here this race is okay. Get gender. Will probably be okay though, but I think there is something that then is fucked up. But let's try. This one, let's try to print this one. Selected race ID. Then with this race ID we set it and we go into initialize traits for race. Wow. Okay, because here, okay, because the character is wrong. Okay, then that is an easy fix. The character is wrong because we need to get our selected race character instead of this one. Because we switched it. And because we switched it. Okay, I think that now it will work probably then. Okay, the only problem is that now it's too low. Now this guy is too low, but it starts to be the right size. I think we may have an issue with the crane because the crane will be very big. Let me see. Because the crane is like the worst case, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we can go up a bit, but then we need... I think it would be not very easy to have all the races actually be in the same... But I think I like the effect, no? Do you like the effect? I mean, do you like how it looks? Hey, don't you eat the brothers just like rambling, blah blah. I can do a lot of things, yes. Make choices. Yeah, it's important to make choices, you know. If you continue to think of possible options, you never go forward, so making decisions is important. You can revise them later, but you need to have one way, you know, and working on one way. Okay. Fuck. It's not working. Why? It's not working. Okay, so let me see. Maybe there is still the same error that the character selected race character set as temp character, idle customizations, fill out the array. I mean, all this code should be identical to what it was before, so I hope I don't have to, you know, think about it. All of this should be identical to what it was. And actually it's printing like set trait, blah blah blah, set trait, you see? So it's actually printing, and then it's doing temp character, set trait start. Yes. Ah, fuck. Set trait start. Character. Ah, okay. Yeah, there is the same mistake again. There is the same mistake again. Okay, nice. I hoped it was something like that, so which is an easy fix, you know. I remember when I did this part, it took me so long time, so I really hope I don't have to redo it. It's still a bit too big, I don't know. We have this problem on the legs on nearly all the characters, that the legs are kind of bent more than what we want. I don't know why really. I think it's or is the base rig that but also this one you see is anyway. Okay. I think we can go up still a bit. But we are finding the right setting, huh? Sorry not helping you in a real engine. Don't worry, Ul. The fact you are here is already helping, you know? The fact that you are looking at the stream, you're speaking about the game, you are interested in what we are doing. It's okay. It's already okay. It's already fine. I don't need anything else. I don't know if the customize is a bit annoying to be at the bottom, but the problem is that I don't think we can fit the text and the customize in the same screen. Let me skip that song, it was a bit annoying. I don't think we can fit the... I don't think we can fit the customization and the text in the same screen, because I think that the text will take most of the space. And by the way, this text is wrong. Don't look at this text. This text is not the text that we want. Why is not changing? Fuck. Why is not changing? Why? Ah. It's not changing, boys. I fixed it. I fixed this thing here. Selected race character. I don't want to debug this thing. I don't want to debug this thing. Okay, let me search for, I think, let me search for podium in this wall. There is another place. There is another place. Nice. Okay. There is another place where we were using the other technique. Well, we have so much to do in terms of character improvements. I mean, our character now are looking pretty bad compared to, you know, new standards, and so we need to improve them a lot in terms of poly count. It's not too hard to do, actually. It's not too hard to do. I think this customize and back is very annoying. Like, you have to go here, you have to select one race, and it is okay, right? And you can go back and select another race. I think this kind of mechanic, I think I like it. I think is good enough. The problem is the customize. The customize is very annoying. Because it's on this side. Then you have to go back on the left side. I don't know. And okay, let me see if at least now the options are working properly. Hopefully yes. But we need to think to this screen a bit, because I don't really like it too much. I mean, I like the universe view. I like the character kind of view, but then when you click on customize, the UI starts to be annoying. And by the way, I've looked at what I can see on Twitch in French. How I said to accept some really great chat about science and other are not interesting, including the one that shows Cyberpunk Live. Hello, Zwei. I'm testing the other screens, and I like them so-so. I'm not fully convinced, you know? But I can show you where we are. So we have this view, which is okay. Maybe we can improve in the future the portal particle or whatever, but let's say it is what it is at the moment. Maybe we can make the portal particle be stronger, you know, and bigger, but it is what it is at the moment. Then you select one race, right? And you see it here on the left, like we wanted. So I think it's okay. And you see the text in the middle, which will explain about the race, and we need this text. Now this text, the text you see now is wrong, but then you can go back, you know, and select another one, and I think it's fine. You read all the text of what they are and you learn a bit about them, you know? And I think it's fine because you will spend time reading and then going back. Up to here, I think I'm fine. When it starts to become annoying is when you need to click on customize, because or I move the customize button on the left. Yeah, maybe if I move it like up here, it will be easier, so you can back customize, because having to go to the right and to the left all the time, it's kind of annoying. So you click on customize and oh, finally it's working. And you switch the possible traits, right? And you select the name and you select the gender. So this is working exactly like it was working before, okay? So there is no difference in how this is working, right? Now you go back from customize, because I need this customized because the traits can be a lot, you know, and if I don't put them in a place, I mean, they cannot really fit here without me, unless we make them all here, you know, here at the bottom in this block, and this one becomes a scrollable text, which is also an option, eh? So basically, but I don't know, I'm a bit in between. I don't know exactly what I want. So we could have the customize, right, this piece, which now in this case, wait, is not good enough, because let's pick one that has many customizations. What the fuck, I clicked on alien. Okay, I think I connected something wrong. Ah no, because it's female. I think we should maybe reset the gender when we... Okay, so let's say that yes, this is the thing. So in theory we could put this one here, right? And keep it on one screen. Do you prefer it more in one screen? So that we have... Maybe I do prefer it more in one screen. So that we have the text at the top. The problem is that it's a bit messy. It's a bit too much, you know? Which is annoying. And also what I wanted to have an automatic composition. And in the future I think we will have many more customizations. So that's also why I think we need a separate page. But the idea was that here at the top you had something like the description of the race, and then you will have here the I am with the name, right? I am blah blah blah, a male alien, and then you click on confirm, right? But anyway, at the moment he's working, okay? So at the moment he's working. What do you want the concept to be for customization? What? What do you mean? By the first page The constant support to the other worlds. For the customizations, we don't have a lot of theory behind. I mean, it's just the customization of the character. You cannot... I mean... How can we make... choosing a name or choosing a gender RP, I mean, role-playing wise, you know? I mean, one thing that we could do, you know, you could click on him and some customization may pop up, right? So like, for example, if you click on the face, you could have the face customization. If you click on the hair, you could have, but it's not very easy to do, huh? It's not very easy. With the current system, it's not very easy because we don't know, when we are in this screen, we don't know exactly what these customizations are doing. Well, actually, we know, but I mean, it will not be very easy to tie them to will not be very easy. But I think I like the screen. I think I like the how the screen looks like. We just need to change the text. And I think I need, whenever we go into, whenever we select a new race, I think I need to invalidate the name and the gender maybe. Now the question is if you want to have the planet at the top, right? If you want to have the rotating planet here, do we want to have the rotating planet here? Because the first thing he will say is, I was born in whatever, right? Because this text will change all of it. We will change all of it. So here there will be a voiceover telling you something about this screen. And then I don't know if we want to have a transition, you know, when we... But I don't know, we can make a transition anytime. Making transition now seems a waste of time to me. We have so many things to do that... Yeah, we need to fix the character to look better. Some characters are already looking okay. Like, for example, if you take the Kleros, I think it doesn't look too bad. If you take the Enki female, the Enki male looks very bad. But the Enki female, I think, like in this view, for example, this one looks okay to me. I mean, it's not too bad. So it's a matter of texture as well, so it's not just the model, but like this character looks okay. The problem, I think we have a problem with the male. The first thing that I know, I mean, one of the issue of the male is that it's very short. I don't know why we made it so short, right? But I think it's the way the legs are positioned. You see that the legs of the lady are way more elongated, way more. And the one of the male are much shorter. But I think it's way we have an issue with these legs because many characters, for example, if you go to the Noltrir, you see that they have legs that are bent. I think it's more evident with the lady. And these legs are very, very bent in the stand-up position. And I think if I go to the previous, to the old game, I don't think they are bent so much. And the one that is worst of all is the dwarf. But not the lady, you see, the lady is okay. It's the dwarf male, which has the, you see, which his legs are really going up. I don't know why. It's like if the distance between the pelvis and the bottom of the legs are fucked up. I don't know. Okay, but do we want to... Oops, there is a missing trait. Short tail. I think there is a missing trait, probably. What? It's not reloading the traits for girls. I think it's not reloading the traits when I click on female, which is kind of an issue. Ah, yes. Yes, because I don't understand this thing. Why this thing? Why this is not connected? Like in this case is working. But in other cases yeah, when I switch between the two stone hammer is not, the traits are not getting updated. They are not getting updated for the male. But I don't understand this thing. Why is not going through this? When male is checked, I set the female to false. I set male to true. And I ask for the update. Don't understand why it's working only sometimes though. If a male dwarf looks like she wear a ball on her head. Maybe. Because you don't see the ponytail. That's why. I see that the traits are not switching, but it seems that it does that only on that race. Well, because this race is identical. I think this one are the one for the female. Yeah, we have the same problem of fuck. We have some problem with the traits. They are not working as expected. I don't know if they were wrong already in the old client or not. Were they wrong in the old client already? Let me try 076. Let me try the current release and see if is the server down or what? Fuck. It probably crashed because it's loading right now. I want to connect to the old to see if the old was already broken or not. before delving into debugging more, you know. I want to see if well, the old, I mean the 076 release. It's taking a bit of time to start up. Meanwhile, let me see if someone created new bugs. Not fly spray for dogs. Not fly spray for dogs. No, fuck it. Our fly spray, come on. Yes, someone is created it 2 days ago. What is this? Yeah, we have some that are still HTTP. Okay, the server is up, so let me see if I can log in with this, create a character and see if we have the same problem, okay? So basically the problem is that when we select like the null tree and switch between male and female, yes, we have the same problem in the old one as well. Okay. So is a problem. Yes. Okay. So it was bugged. It was bugged already. So okay. So is a real bug. Is not something that is new that I made today. Okay. So it was already fucked up before. She's good and bad. I don't know. When you switch between male and female, it does not reset the options. I think it resets them only when you change the race. Not even. Not even. Okay, so I need to check this because there is something broken in the... do you like the new character creation more than the previous or not? Because that is a big question, eh? So if what we are doing is actually better than before or worse than before. That is an important question, boys. We can try to move the customize above the back so that they look so that it'll be easier to click, right? So you can go back, select, and then customize, click back, so that is a bit faster, you know, to do what you want to do, I think. And then I will fix the thing is, should we put the voiceover? I'm just thinking how to store the voiceover, because the voiceover will be will be by race, right? So I think maybe we can store it. Maybe we can store it directly inside of this. If I add another column, which is the voiceover, a pointer to a queue, maybe whenever you click on one, is okay. Let me try to test the idea of the planet, okay, of the rotating planet. And me, I have dreamed to see plane shift dwarf on a picture on asteroid box. You mean like sponsored? Okay, let me think about the planet. The first question is... The first question is... how do we put a planet... How do we put a rotating planet? On the UI, right? Can we have so the question is, can we import a GIF or should we make it 3D? I think 3D will be easier for a number of things. 3D will be... Who's typing stuff to me? The first draft of the Cleros document. Ah, okay, yes. Of the QI went well. Yes, I need the thing. Where is it? Ah, it's in the link that you gave me. Okay, I cannot display it now though because you didn't lock it, and so if I display it, everyone will have access to it. But I will check it, yes. So what I want to do, or maybe I can check it on the other browser. I can check it on the other browser. 1 second. What is the text in green? Is the text in green is what we had already, or what? Yeah, and also I think I want to have the my name is, right? My name is. My name is... How do we do the my name is? We do it when we click on the customize again. I think when we click on the customize again, and we are going back to customize false, we take the text and we add, we take the first name, we take the first name, the last name, and we get the text. No, come on. I need the text. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So... No. Fuck. Is this? Yeah, it's this. I think it's this. So we append, right? We make literal string. Pa pa pa. So we build a name, okay, so there is the name, first name, last name, and we can say, I mean, we can do even more than that. We can really build the string, the full string. So the full string will be something like I am a, and then here we will have the gender. The gender is male or is female. We can do something like that. And we can say, well, selected race, I think we have it, so okay. Now for male and female, we can have like a temp variable. We can have like a temp variable which is temp gender, and this would be a string, and it will be set like here. And I don't know if you like this idea, but I don't even know if I like it myself, but let's see. I don't know. And then we take, you know, we take what? We take the text, which is here, this text block. This text block. And which is called character description. And we set the text equal to what? I think the best is if I can pass to this structure. Let me see if I can pass, find references, get set Yes, he's doing it here. Character description selected race. I think we can take it again, who cares really? It's like a millisecond of time. So I think it's okay. Don't really care about this. I don't really care about doing it twice, I mean. So the text will be this, and then I need at least one space or two, and then I need this one to go in, and this one will go here. Okay. So this will be done when you exit from the customization. Now, if it did not select a name, or if it didn't select, well, a gender it needs to select anyway. So if first name is empty, we will probably have to do something, but okay, let me see what I'm doing. Okay, let me show you the result and see if you like it or not, and see if I like it as well or not. I am a member. Okay, let me copy. Wait. Let me do this. Let me put it into the, because we have a text that has been created for the clearance, and I think we can put it here already. This description does not accept. Yeah, let me see what happens. Let me see what happens and how it looks. The problem is that if we do it with a first person, in theory the voice should be the voice of the character. And I don't know if at the end is a good idea. Because it will sound a bit fake, you know, whatever voiceover we make. It will always be not correct compared to the race. Hello, Rwanda. Welcome. Ah, the wings are not changing. Why the wings are not changing? Okay, anyway. You see? So basically, you get the same description, plus you get I am a Cletus and my name is whatever, right? We can capitalize it. Which is the name that you selected in the character creation. I don't know why male, female is not going out, is not coming out, but in theory it was I am a male, clear as in my name is, right? We cannot put, for some reason, we cannot put carriage returns here, which is very annoying. Okay, but pretty much that is the idea, you know? We just need to make this text better in terms of formatting. I think I like more the customize in this place, but I think it's really the male that needs to be redone as a character. Just need to stretch his legs, I guess. Okay. Let me just think if we make if we add a planet, rotating on the left, if it makes any sense or not. If we make a planet, so basically we need here, which will be here. So yeah, will be. I think we need to make a new actor. I think will be probably a new actor. And we will probably just change the texture of that actor. Maybe the sides. Because the planet, do we want the planet to have different sizes or not? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Boom. Boom, you see? Easy. Let me copy the rotation of the... Will not be exactly like this because the rotation will be... Ah, but I can always rotate the actor because it is rotating the mesh. Yes, can rotate the actor and I'm good. Rotation speed. Rotation speed, I have no idea. Now, in terms of texture, because this one, I don't know if he's even mapped. Is this thing mapped? Just trying to understand How it is mapped? Holy shit. Because this texture is a moving texture. Because this texture is a moving texture. But yes, it's kind of mapped okay. So I need a planet. I need a planet texture. Solar textures. I don't know. I wanted the one that was shown here. This one was good. Why so small? If it says 800. What the fuck? Okay. I think the answer is no. Holy moly, that is the sun, boys. That is the freaking sun. That is the one that I wanted. That is the one that I wanted. But now here we should evaluate if it's becoming too much science fiction, you know? Because I think that may be annoying. That may be annoying to you and to me. Let's put it under whatever. I don't know. Under UI? No, the UI is a super bad idea. Should be under textures anyway. I don't know exactly where under textures, but it should be under textures. Our nice planet. Our nice planet. Why not having a planet if you can have one? Now, finding the right position will be quite some work, but why is doing this? I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Maybe slightly to the left. The problem is the camera position, because it will not look like a sphere. It will look like a... Because the perspective, you know, the perspective is gonna fuck up our thingy. But it's okay. You always wondered for many, many years why plane shift was called plane shift. And you said, why the hell this game is named the way it's named? And now you know it. It took us 20 years, but now you know it. Because you're moving between places and planets using portals and plane shifting between different planes. Pop, 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 pop. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Biddy-biddy. Ba-da-biddy-bum, biddy-biddy-bum-bum. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. I have to go though, boys. It's late. He's late. Why our planet doesn't have a texture? He's rotating, but he's not having a texture. And he's in the wrong place. Fuck. Why doesn't it have a texture? He has a texture here, so why doesn't it have a texture there? Ah, because I didn't save the texture. Because you know, there is something weird in this thing, that if you don't save... But anyway, the position is so-so. We want this thing to be more to the left. More to the left. And more up? No, not more up, no. I think just more to the left. How much more to the left? I have no idea. Yeah, it will also show here, but consider that here it will not be shown. There is just a temporary bug, okay? The question is, do we want to have the planet, or the planet is too much science fiction? Sekai? What is La Sekai? Alessa. Pa-pa-ra-pa-pa-pa-ra-pam. I don't know, but anyway, I think we spent enough time on character creation. I think it's okay. I mean, it's an improvement. It's not perfect. We just need to fix all the text. Decide if you want to say I am a Kleros or the Kleros race is. So like third person or first person. It is something we need to figure out. Is an anime involving protagonist taken from living a home and travel to other dimension. Okay, and that thing has a name. Like there are so many that they... Like it's still not enough to the left. And the problem is that the more I move it to the left, and the more it will look skewed, right? Because the perspective will take his toll. Do you like the rotating planet? Or you don't? I can make it lower as well, but is the lower improving the... But I think at the top left is nicer. I think at the top left looks nicer. Beautiful music, this one of The Binding of Isaac. Very, very nice. Also very nice game. I didn't play it, but I watched it a bit. The planet stops rotating, you hear screams, and the tiny people go off this flight of space. Oh my god. So you want me to make a set of planets where your small avatars on stream can like go around, huh? I know. So at the end, plane shift will become just a game for the stream to have the little guy go around. I know. I know. Okay, imagine now is too much to the left. He's obviously looking a bit skewed, as I told you, so it's not a perfect circle, and the reason it's not a perfect circle is because the perspective is kicking in, and that one is really at the side of my camera perspective. What do you mean? I mean, they are rotating, so what? I mean, we have a star. I mean, obviously there is a full solar system, right? It's just that you see it like this, but it's a full solar system. It looks a bit like a ball, though. It doesn't look like a planet because it's not round. Maybe I can change the camera. The problem is if I change the camera, I'm fucked. Instead of projection mode perspective, I can go projection mode orthographic. But I think we just change everything in my life. And it will not... I don't know what will happen actually. Like, for example, he's not seeing anymore. He's not seeing anymore the portals. I think if you have a projection mode orthographic, something very weird will happen to the... I think it's not rendering anymore. I think it's total GG. Field of view. I could have a bigger field of view. But I don't know if this is gonna help. Holy shit, I fucked up the aspect ratio. I mean, the other way will be to put it on the widget. To have like a widget which is looking at a specific location in the world and is rendering. So basically having another camera which is looking at the planet. Yeah, it looks weird because it's not centered. Because if I put the planet if I put the planet in the middle, it would look perfectly fine. Because it's a problem of perspective. It's a problem of perspective. Ah, but I think I can do a trick. You know what is the trick? I will it work or no? Because if I make it, if I take the planet and I move it very, very close to the camera and I make it very small, if I make it very close to the camera and I make it very small, do you think that the perspective will not take will not be a problem, or will be exactly the same? Because it will be much closer, right? Way closer. No, it's the same, I think it's exactly the same. I think it's exactly the same. Where the hell is my planet? No, it's exactly the same. It's still an egg. It's still an egg. Unfortunately. I mean, if I place it in the middle, it will look okay, but the problem is we cannot really have it in the middle. But I can make a trick, okay? I can make another camera which is rendering only that object, and that object will be rendered like if it's on a widget. So I think if we want the planet, I have a way to make it not skew. And also I can make another thing. I can take exactly that planet and make it an animated GIF. Maybe make the planets the icons you actually click to select. Yeah, this was an idea that we had originally. The idea was this one, where these like balls were the planets. But having like 7 planets rotating in the same UI, I think it may be a bit too much. But if you want, we can try. If you want, we can. You see this planet now? Beautiful planet. I mean, I can put it like this. If he's in the middle, you know, it doesn't skew. If he's on the side, it does skew. But I can have the same effect anyway. I can create the same effect just on the left. I just need to do it in a different way. You can make them only on mouse over. Yeah, maybe. I like this planet rotating. It's very nice to look at. I am a member of the proud Kleros people, hailing from the vast oceans and small rocky islands of our homeworld Askelia. We are a reptilian race, scaled and bearing eggs to continue our long line. Like all of my kind, I have a tall, slim body with broad wings. I don't know, there should be a voiceover on top of this. Okay, I need to go. This looks a mix between a planet and a perfectly round potato that has been cooked in the oven. So, but do you want the planet, yes or no? I mean, do you think the planet looks nice, or do you think the planet makes things too much science fiction? Because I can have this planet on the left. What if the planet is not rotating? I think that you will not understand it's a planet. If the planet is not rotating... No, maybe you understand it anyway. Because I could take a picture, you know, and just put it as a thing. Not rotating. That will be super easy. That will take me like 1 sec. Like this, you say? Like this one. So just the ball. Just the ball up there. Not rotating. Just standing still. The planet look dry. Okay, man, it is Venus. Is an example. For the Kleros, obviously, we'll have to be with much more ocean. But the question is, do we want to have the planet there on the left or not? I think my take is yes. But I need to be sure that it looks nice. Do we want to have it rotating? Rotating, I think, is... Doesn't look like it belongs to the background. Yeah. I mean, in terms of light... I can have a light around it, I don't know. Yeah, I understand what you mean. I mean, it's like zooming in, you know. You like the rotation? We can keep the rotation. Yeah, in the center is looks very bad. We can have it here rotating, right? I can do a trick with the rendering. And see if I can make it. If I can make another camera into the camera. But I need to go. It's super late, boys. It's super late. Okay? But we did good progress, eh? We made good progress. We fixed, you know, we have the customized thingy. We have this. This is kind of working. The wings are not changing. I don't know why. But it was like it was before. We have the customized. We have to go back. We can click on the different thingies. Right? But yes, in theory we could have, you know. In theory we could have this small planets. I mean, these planet thingies all around, but I don't know if I want. We could have these planets, you know. Here as well. But I think it will become a bit too much to have like 8 planets. Okay, they will all be different. Okay, they will all be different color, different shape, different shape, no. But I think it will become a mess. I don't like it. It's too much, you know. It's too much. I mean, or we place the planets. Or we place the planets instead of the stars, but I think that planets instead of star look pretty bad because planets don't stand in the universe, you know. Planets need a solar system. So I don't like it. I like the stars. One big, one small. Yeah, we will do one big, one small, but all of them in the same screen. I don't know. Okay, boys. It's time to go. It's time to go. Then see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Meanwhile, you can click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. And also you can check our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/planeshift. And we are 34 now, and we want to reach 35. See you, boys. See you next time, which will be tomorrow, most likely. Bye bye.